We're in the storm, and what was familiar and comfortable is no more. And the only way out is the full armor of God. Hello everyone, I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. Right now we're in the storm. What was familiar and comfortable is no more. As we look around, we don't see what was familiar and comfortable. And it's time to realize the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. And it's time to realize that the Matrix and the Matrix life is finished. We could go on our journey now, and we could see our brothers and sisters. And no matter what, many of them can no longer hear you. And they are in the grip of the vibration of fear. And fear has gripped them. Fear has gripped our people. And you might feel alone on your journey right now. With eyes to see, but no one around to hear you. Those with eyes to see, but no one around to hear. Nothing feels familiar and comfortable anymore, and it's time to realize it's time to level up. It's time to make the shift. And the only way out is the full armor of God. All assets are deployed at this moment. And we're going through a great shift. We've been going through a great shift. But right now, the shift is exponential. And so many people, so many of my brothers and sisters are so unsure right now. Their soul, right? They feel it with their heart that something is wrong. But they can't let go. They can't let go of the Matrix because it was familiar and comfortable, and that's how we had to exist. But we no longer have to exist via the Matrix. And it takes a leap of faith, and it takes the full armor of God, the full armor of God to protect all aspects of your existence, to protect all aspects of your soul, the energy that operates the body. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, we have to come to terms that it's finished, and it's time to move forth with the full armor of God. I'm on this journey alongside all of you, and I see the concern that our brothers and sisters have. But there's so much fear that we need to hold on to what was familiar and comfortable. But what was familiar and comfortable is no longer familiar. And it definitely isn't comfortable. So it's time to make a shift. God is shaking the earth right now, and it's shaking us to our core. But we now have eyes to see. And we can see clearly what's happening during the shift. It's time to break free. It's time to be one with nature. People have been disconnected from nature, and they're being further disconnected from nature in these now moments that we're in right now. I'm watching my brothers and sisters. I'm watching them suffer. And the pressure is on. The pressure is on all of us right now. And we're coming to realize we're put in a position where we will choose the beast grounding the people to the Matrix, or will we choose the light of Christ? We're in the storm right now. And this storm is stirring us up. It's stirring us up. It's stirring up our soul. And we need this release. We know it's time to leave. And free will is the law of the universe. So I know that this moment is rough for many people, including myself. It's rough right now. But when we move forth with the full armor of God, knowing that we are protected physically, mentally, and spiritually by the light of Christ, there is no fear. Fear was the weapon of the devil. And that's how the Matrix was built. And a lot of people, a lot of my brothers and sisters are being given fear. Even those that might have given into the fear, they could see clearly. And they see what's wrong. But there's not much that the people feel that they can do. And I'm out here to make us all realize that the only thing that we can do is walk away. Walk away. When we collectively walk away, we're just out in nature. Isn't it nice to be reconnected to nature and disconnected from the Matrix? The Matrix keeps us planted in the ego, the possessions, things that they can take away. But when we disconnect, we actually bring abundance. We become lighter. It's time to become lighter. It's time to leave it all behind, no matter what. We all have this put upon us. Maybe the day or time was different, but we're going through this shift together. And I'm seeing so much pressure, so much fear. And people, against their free will, they're giving in. They're giving in because of fear. But we need to stand strong. We need to be focused that we have the full armor of God. We are the 144,000. And it's within our DNA. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the key to the universe. The keys to the universe lie within your DNA. And that's why we're out here to realize this at this now moment in time. If you could do something that nobody else can do, would you do it? Or would you be fearful? Authentically, many of us are on our awakening journey at different moments, and that's okay. I've been doing this for a long time, and maybe you're just starting out. And I know it makes it a lot harder when you're just starting out. But these are the shifts. That's why we're the waves of volunteers. And those that maybe took the leap of faith a few years earlier, they might have a little bit easier time navigating this moment. But it's never too late to awaken. It's never too late to rise and become the person that you came here to be. That's why we need to be with nature. This is where we need to be. I work with the universe, light warriors. We need to keep a high vibration. It's a very serious time right now, but it's important that we laugh and be joyful, because that's going to broadcast an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field. A long time ago, I spoke about the 144,000 light workers, light warriors that are scattered around this world. You all have a strategic position, and you're anchoring in the energy. And you will be the example as you walk out of the matrix. Others will see your light and say, wow. And you will be the inspiration for the next wave, and the next wave, and the next wave. That's why we come in as waves. So some people might be a little ahead of others on the way out, and that's okay. And some people are just starting to find their way out. But it's imperative that you remember that you are a sovereign being. You're here to have your experience, and no one tells you what to do. You make your own decisions and live your life the way that God intended. Live your life of freedom, for free will, to make decisions and not have your life force energy siphoned away. We're in the storm right now, light warriors. We're in the storm. It's actually just a drizzle right now, but we're in the storm right now. And we want to be free. But in order to be free, we're going to have faith and let go. And the truth cannot be told, it can only be realized. So many of your brothers and sisters, they might not be able to hear you now. But since future proves past, in the future, you will have left a legacy simply by walking away. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. It's time to realize the power that lies inside of you, and that you are constantly creating. Every moment you're creating something new. And we collectively are the creators of the new earth. So I know it's rough right now. We're in the storm. But focus on what's right. Focus on your truth. And when you stand in your truth, you can't go wrong. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, and you'll never go wrong, kid. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that we're in the storm now, and it's time to walk away from the matrix. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. You came here to live your everyday life. Make the most of it now. Escape the matrix. You didn't come here to live in a box. You didn't come here to live in a prison. A prison that you cannot see, taste, or touch. A prison of the mind. A prison of subconscious programs. You're here for abundance. Stand together. Realize the power is within the people when they stand together in the light of Christ. Be focused right now that we are in the storm. And as we walk around, we can see it's no longer familiar and comfortable. They can't hear you. So you might as well get out now. Escape the matrix. and be connected with source frequency. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. It's rough out there. I'm feeling it as I walk amongst the people. But that was how I decided to play out my journey. And together, we'll just walk out together. And we'll just be chilling out in nature. The new earth, in the storm. It's just drizzling, not playing worse. It's just drizzling. But it helps the message, though. The water energy, right? Secrets of the universe. Fifth dimension. Ain't nothing but a party, kid.